Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be going over a cash cow YouTube channel idea that makes over $10,000 a month and is super unsaturated. But before we get started, feel free to sign up for my free webinar training down below in the description where I go over my 10 ways to go viral on YouTube. It's absolutely free, and also join my free Facebook group where I help people with cash cow channels and YouTube automation. So I hope everyone's having a good day, and thanks a lot for tuning in. Let's get started with this video. So this channel that I want to talk about, it's such a weird, I apologize if I call it weird, but it's so niche that I love it. I absolutely love it. And the channel I'm talking about is this channel called Theme Park Crazy. And as you can suggest, this is a roller coaster top 10 YouTube channel. I mean, how cool is that, right? But if you're afraid of heights, then this may not be the channel for you, but just take a look from an analysis, profitable perspective of what this channel is achieving. You can see their channel. They've posted around 205 videos, have a lifetime of 70 million views. Last 30 days, they've averaged about 855,000 views, and they only post once a month. So what is about this channel? How are they doing it? And if you want to run this channel, what is the strategy? Keep watching the rest of the video, and I'm going to be going over all these things so that you, if you want, you can run a channel just like this. So first, everyone wants to know how much this channel makes. So I find that this channel, and a lot of this is opinionated, but I do think it's in the high range CPM. So for me, high range CPM based on my high range channels that I run, 1 million views equates to about $12,500. Theme Park Crazy is getting 855,000 views per month. So a million divided by 855,000 equals 1.17. $12,500, which is the $12,500, which is the CPM, divided by 1.17 equates to about $10,600 for revenue. And because they only post once per month, we'll say that they spend about $100 for their videos. They profit about $10,500. I mean, how cool is that? A roller coaster theme park channel, top 10, doesn't show their face, makes $10,500 a month doing so. And they have a Patreon. I mean, how cool is that? During my analysis of this channel, I was browsing around the links, and you can see right here, they have a Patreon link. People are actually subscribing to this channel because they love its content and want to support it. So the total profit for this channel comes out to be $10,700 because they make actually $120 per month from their Patreon. And that is so cool. I mean, it just goes to show that I think this YouTube channel has a very loyal, diehard audience, kind of, and it's only growing. You know, they're already at, let's see, 275,000 subscribers. These are people who I assume really love roller coasters or really are attracted to theme parks or rides, and that's why I guess the individuals maybe who run this channel started their own Patreon. So if I were to do this channel, this is the strategy that I would follow. So first off, you're going to need a team. With my other YouTube channel analyses, I've started with setting up like Feedly or Google News so you can be on top of trending content. Trending content isn't really necessary for this type of niche YouTube channel. So the first thing you need to do is find a team on Upwork or Fiverr to create the videos for you. Quality. Focus on quality. On the other niches which I've analyzed, usually time is of the essence, like in celebrities and sports, where if something happens, you want to be one of the first ones to post that type of video. But in this roller coaster / ride niche, there's nothing really trending happening. So you have to make sure that you find a team on Upwork or Fiverr to create videos for you for quality. Point number 2 is that you want to target specific names of roller coasters. So if you're going to imitate or gain inspiration from this channel, you don't want to do super general topics like top 10 best indoor roller coasters or top 10 scariest haunted house rides. That's very, very general, and it's going to be very hard for you to rank for that. But I'll go over how to include general type topics in addition to more specific name topics so that your channel has a better chance of succeeding. So in addition to targeting specific names of roller coasters, I would target specific names of theme parks. All right. So understand that the idea here, no matter what niche you're in, honestly, is that you don't want to go general. You don't want to just do top 10 highest roller coasters because that's really general. You want to target specific names of roller coasters, like, for example, in Six Flags, there's like the Superman roller coaster. So you can make a top 10 about top 10 things you didn't know about the Superman, the roller coaster in Six Flags, California. You see how many more specific keywords there are within that title compared to just top 10 tallest roller coasters. And step number 4 is that don't limit yourself to just roller coasters. So when I was analyzing Theme Park Crazy, I did notice that they started with roller coasters, but eventually they started expanding to just rides in general. So you can see that there's Scariest Dark rides, haunted house rides. They have, I think they even do water park rides. So they do a ton of rides now and have expanded from roller coasters. And I would assume that I think it's a good idea because it's not so black and white to say, someone who's interested in roller coasters, why wouldn't they be interested in other types of rides as well? So it's very synonymous. It's a similar type of audience, which is why I think they went this route. And I would approve of this route, honestly. So don't limit yourself to just roller coasters. Step number 5. So this is what I was talking about earlier. If you were to make 10 videos or start with 10 video batches to start this theme park top 10 channel, out of 10 videos, make 8 videos have a specific ride or park name, which follows steps 2 and 3. And then the other 2 can be general top videos. Those can be your videos like top 10 scariest haunted house rides or top 10 best indoor roller coasters. So out of 10 videos, 8 is specific, 2 are generally just top 10 videos. Right, so making sense so far? Comment down below if you have any questions so far. I'd be more than happy to help. But let's continue on with the strategy. And the last step is to create better thumbnails. If you look at these thumbnails, I've created so many thumbnails. And with all due respect to the owner of this channel, you've got a killer channel. You are succeeding. You are absolutely crushing it. But again, this is just my opinion, my experience. I think I can create better thumbnails than this channel can. So I don't see any reason why you can't create better thumbnails as well. So step number 6, create way better thumbnails than this channel. But it just goes to show you though that what this channel is creating, the thumbnails that they're creating, it's working. So that's kind of like the bar that's already being set. So you don't have to go crazy. You're not competing against some crazy, really good looking thumbnails. This is the bar. I think it's beatable. And at the same time, these videos may even help you as well in terms of driving traffic to your channel. So now the next thing I want to go over is the pros of this niche. Why is starting a theme park top 10 YouTube channel a good niche to go into? So step number 1, it's very, very unsaturated because it's so niche. It's so niche that a lot of people aren't doing this. I mean, how many of you watching this have actually ever heard of a theme park top 10 channel? If you have, comment down below. I'd love to hear all the people who've ever heard of a top 10 theme park channel, because me personally, I've never heard of this until I've done my research, but it's so unsaturated and it's super, super niche, which makes it super cool. Number 2, you can target very specific names of parks, roller coasters, rides, etc. And when you include specific names of parks, specific names of roller coasters, you're absolutely gonna dominate that search term. It's gonna be crazy because imagine that you targeted you made like 5 videos targeting the Superman roller coaster ride in Six Flags, California. I'm pretty sure at least 1 out of your 5 videos are gonna rank for that search term. So anytime and I must admit, I am guilty of this personally. As someone who recently went to a theme park myself, I've actually YouTubed what some rides look like. So if someone types in Superman roller coaster, they may come across your video. So by targeting specific names of roller coasters, parks, rides, you can absolutely dominate the search term. Pro number 3 is that you're very, very unlikely to run any copyright claims or issues. And this is just based on my experience of just knowing what copyright claims usually arise from. They usually arise from TV shows, movies, celebrities, sports. But something like this, where it's usually coming from filming, people's firsthand experience with the rides, you're very unlikely to get copyright claims. And I must admit, again, this is based on experience. This is based on my opinion. I'm not saying copyright claims or issues are impossible. I just don't think it's as unlikely as compared to other niches like celebrities, TV shows, tech, etc. Sorry, excuse me. And pro number 4, these videos are so evergreen. And I mean, look at it. So this individual is only posting once per month, which means that their overhead is like $100 per month. Their Patreon is technically paying for their overhead, yet they're getting about 855,000 views. I mean, how cool is that? That is extremely cool to have a channel just run on autopilot in which you only have to post once a month, but at the same time, it's getting views because the videos are super, super evergreen. So with a channel like this, super evergreen, super unsaturated, those are the main pros I can think of this niche. I highly recommend that if you're looking for a long-term investment, this is a great niche to go into. But the last thing I want to go over is, as there's pros with this niche, there are cons, right? So initially, this type of channel may be hard to take off because there's nothing really trending that occurs. When I teach YouTube, the same strategy usually applies, in which I try my best to capitalize on trending content, because trending is what's happening on YouTube. But because this YouTube channel, there's nothing really in the news in regards to roller coasters or theme parks or just rides in general. It's not really as trending in the news as compared to celebrities, sports, tech, crypto, etc. So initially it may be hard to take off because there's nothing really trending. And with that being said, that ties into point number 2, where it may take a long time to take off. Theme Park Crazy, you can see that they started posting their videos. When I looked it up, it was 3 years ago. Personally, that's probably like the biggest con of this type of channel. So you can see that they started posting 4 years ago, I'd say. So it's not even 3, it's actually 4 years ago. So it may take a while, but again, using the strategy that I teach, perhaps you can get it to take it off within like 6 months. That's not impossible. I'm just showing a realistic example of that. Theme Park Crazy, I would say it took them a couple of years to actually finally get the ground running. And then con number 3 is that it may be something that you're not actually interested or passionate in. So this may affect some people. I've talked to clients, students who want to be a part of their YouTube channel, who actually want to know something about their YouTube channel. If you're scared of roller coasters or don't even care about rides, then this may not even be the roller coaster for you. But if if you have the money, the capital, this may be something that you want to do. But aside from that, that's all I have for this video, everyone, in terms of the pros, cons, strategy, why this is a good niche, why this is a bad niche. If you have any questions at all, feel free to comment down below. Any questions, concerns, I'd be more than happy to help. If you're watching up to this end, comment down below that you made it till the end. I'm super glad you watched up to the end, and thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Take care.